All right. It's time to go ahead and conquer the bull here. We're gonna grab it by the horns and we're gonna rip the engine out, tear it down, rebuild it, and this thing is gonna become a monster. So let's go at it, guys. All right, so I got the turbo all out of here. I got the shifter cables up and out of the way. Got the coolant lines off there, got the coolant lines off there, so coolant lines are detached. I pulled most of the grounds and most of the tens. I need to do the slave up there. I need to undo the starter. Over here on this side, I need to pop, I think I'm gonna need to pop the alternator out. It might clear, but it'll make life a lot easier if it's out. I think, it looks like it might make it, but I gotta pop the top off this so I can get the throttle cable unstuck and out. I can unplug the wire harness from underneath it, and then I need to go up in the air and I need to get the axles out, and then it should be ready to all plop out of this guy. So it just about looks like everything up top, but the engine mounts are taken care of. Jamie came over and helped me with some of the plugs and stuff and getting these fuel lines off. But so now I can go up in the air, and then I'll undo these bolts for this piece so it's separated, because it looks like it runs a little close to the steering rack and I don't want to hit it on it. And then I'm gonna drop the T-bracket off. I'm gonna pop the axles out, and then I'll come back down, and then we'll do these two side mounts in the engine. It'll just fall right out of this thing. I mean, it's not literally gonna fall out, but it'll just come out at the bottom, you know. I'll set it on one of my wood frames. We'll lower it down slowly and then lift the car up around it. It'll be nice. Come along good.
Pull that out with the T-bracket.
All right, we got the axles all out. We're gonna get the T-bracket out, and then the two side mounts, and we'll drop it on our little cart. He's got some silliness going on here.
That can just come out with the T-bracket dry. Oh, did it fit?
Yeah, I just gotta feed it to you. It might not fit through that side.
I don't think it's fitting through this side.
All right.
We'll just bring it all out at once and pull it apart.
So, just the 17. Let's do that. Okay.
It's clear right now, but it's going to be close.
All right, so we're about halfway out. We're coming out now. We got the T-bracket out of it. I need to watch the alternator here and then the tranny over here.
Right there.
And I think the alternator might come close. One sec.
We're touching the alternator right now?
The tranny, actually. That bolt, I need to come down a little bit.
Okay. Go the other way.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that. We just got to go back a little bit.
For the alternator?
Yeah.
We might need a little more.
Here, let's try that right there.
Yeah, let's go slow.
Look back here on the subframe. On your side.
Really good on the subframe.
Okay.
It is nudging the alternator, but we're clear. Yep, there we go.
Check on the subframe on that side, because we can pull it this way if we need to.
Ooh. We're close.
My way?
We're close. But we should go your way, just for safe measures.
Okay.
All right, go up. I'll watch.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. There it is. The heart of the bull's out. 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 The heart of heavy even on a dolly. Woo! Awesome. So yeah, just gotta get all this off here and get the transmission off of it, clutch off of it, and get it up on an engine stand. I think I got an open one right now somewhere. I think I got one.
We'll find one.
Yeah, we'll find one either way. So get this thing all torn down and rebuilt so this thing can be a monster. And the J series can make some power. Hopefully the car can handle it.
This one we're just doing rods and springs and
Yeah.
retainers. We're using stock pistons.
Heck yeah.
They're fine.
Yeah, like Josh's.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep, already got the rods here, got springs and retainers here.
Awesome.
Head gaskets, all the good stuff.
That's great.
There's a lot of the water stuff. We'll get rid of that.
Yeah,
we'll talk to P2R, probably get this. Just clear up some room.
Get rid of these plugs and actually make them plugged and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, just clear up a lot of room is the biggest thing we can do here.
Yep.
You know, a lot of this, the P2R kit stuff, because we're going to get rid of the EGR stuff anyways.
Get rid of all this EGR stuff on both sides.
If we just do the P2R plates and the tube, that frees up 3/4 of this room.
Yep.
Here.
Yeah. It'll be a world of difference.
Yep.
And make it, working on it and everything with the turbo and everything there, so much easier. And then his shift cables might be a little easier too. I don't know. We'll look at that.
Yep.
It's kind of rough.
The intake manifold will do the spacer too, so it's not crushing the harness.
Yeah. Yeah, the spacer, so we can get the harness all.
I don't know if you showed, but the harness was crushed in here, crushed out.
Yeah, that's what all this black is. Smush harness. Smush harness.
Yeah, you can see right here where the harness was smashed between the injectors and the valve cover.
Yep, but we'll get it all sorted out. Darn thing. Ripping into this thing and tearing the J series off. It looks like cylinder 1 has broken a rod. It was up here more, and I should have been filming, but I actually was spinning it and pushed it down, so I'm gonna need to go ahead and pull the pan off and get the tranny off maybe and get it all on an engine stand. Looking this thing. It looks all good on this side. None of these are spun or anything, but yeah, cylinder 1 is definitely the problem child, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and get this guy all the way torn down and rip into it. That'll be the next step. All right guys, so we're gonna be building the J series. Now it doesn't look very blurry to me, so we're gonna be building the J series. We're gonna do rods and then stock pistons. The stock pistons will take it quite far. This is for the RedBull Civic. It was just a stock engine in it before, and it could not hang. That rod let go and it was no good. But minimal damage, just a little bit of nick right here in the oil return, but the oil will still return, and I'll just gotta clean everything out, make sure it's all good, and everything should be all right. I just pulled the single cam out of this CRX here, putting a GSR in it. I got a cable trans and stuff, so it'll just be a simple swap. But I got that going on as well as the RedBull Civic right now. And of course, always working on the CRX and getting things done. I just made some little brackets that mounted the sides of the bumper and the fender together along, like they hold it all to the frame a lot better, so it's real sturdy and stuff. And I just got to trim those, shave those a little bit so they're nice and in shape, so slicks and everything will be able to clear them and stuff, and we won't be cutting our tires or nothing. As well as we got this transmission here, 8 series transmission. I gotta rip it all down and we're gonna send it off to get face plated for Mario. That's gonna be super awesome. Super awesome. Mario should be slamming them gears then, and that will be sick. Looks like I won't give you guys a sneak peek, but I will tell you the hint. They are cranking away on the bully, and I think he's working on the turbo kit now. Woo! So that's exciting. So that's exciting. We got all kinds of stuff going on. I was test fitting my rims on it. These are my wheels. Bogarts, I've had them for a long time. They were my dad's old wheels off the CRX. And I was test fitting them because they have a 26 on them and they're a 15. And so I was also test fitting Kyle's old welds to see everything. And these have a pretty terrible backspace. Yeah, terrible backspace. They set the wheel out quite a bit. So it kind of hit on this outer, like, it didn't hit, like I could turn pretty far and then I would hit just the outer edge, like right here on the tire. I would catch that piece. And then I tried Kyle's 26s, the VMSs that were on the Prelude, because we're doing some, Todd's hooking them up I'm doing some work on that right now. So those wheels were off, so I test fit those. See, you can see right here, that's this little crease. That line's worth is where I was turning on, because I turned it quite a few times. It did make a little line. That's what I was looking for you guys. But I tested those, and the offset was way better. Those could turn all the way, no problems. Lower it down, and yes, the engine's not in it, so there's not a lot of weight on it. But the springs that are on there right now, I need to change them, but they're heavy springs. So even when I was putting the engine in before, I was watching and it wasn't dropping very much at all. So I'm gonna need to do some adjustments on all that. It's got 12.5-inch springs on the rear right now. I need to go down to a 10.5, and then just like probably a 350 or 400-pound spring. And then on the front, I need I don't know how long my fronts are right now, but I do need to, because they're all the way, there's some compression on them. They're compressed a little bit. They're not, you know, extended to where they can move up and down inside of the coilover and stuff. Yeah, so I need them rebuilt as well. I need to get my suspension rebuilt, new bushings, all that stuff, and then I need to spring them for the weight of the car, balance it, corner balance the car, get it all set up. I got so much to do, oh my goodness. But I need to get it all done so we can go racing, guys. And it's the perfect time to do it. It's winter time, so I got lots of stuff. We're gonna tackle it. I know I got all these projects going on, but I need to take care of myself a little bit. Going crazy. But I've also got all this going on. This is a neon Jamie's putting together. This is a block for a Civic. It's a LSV Tech, I believe. It needs bored out, and then pistons are going in it. This one is just a fresh sleeve. It needs a board for the pistons, and then this one's a Ramy racing block for Derek's hatch, and it needs board, and it's going to be set up and everything for its pistons. And Derek's getting another engine. He's getting like, I think 3 of them. 3 motors will go for a premium a week before Race Wars, if you know what I'm talking about. But Derek's getting all that set up, and I'm super excited for him. He's super excited. He's ready to get racing. He just got a vane engine stand so he can put his spare one on it, because he wants his spare looking pretty and easily accessible, and I think that's pretty awesome. So he's got that going on. Well, I've got that going on, but for him. And so I got a lot going on. Jamie's been working on the Curse, of course. It's coming together great. He's hoping to be able to take that to Florida with him. They leave on Tuesday. That's gonna be awesome. I mean, I'll probably have this video up after Tuesday, but it's gonna be awesome, you know? It's exciting. The Integra I just did is almost all ready to hit the dyno. I need to raise up the suspension a little bit, and I think she's ready to rip. Dude, this thing is just awesome. I love this car. It's a really nice car. I love the color. I think the teal's cool, but definitely more of a Phoenix yellow kind of guy. You know what I mean? But it's not a Type R. This is just an Integra, and that is definitely a nice color. Definitely super clean. The car looks great. Mint, man. The car is mint, and he got all the right parts. It's gonna be an awesome build. I'm super excited. It's a little bit of a small turbo, but he only wants 450, 500, and it'll do the job for sure. So let's go ahead and get this J-Series going. All right, so I've got all the pistons on all the rods, but conveniently, we just so happen to get the wrong rods. So it is a known fact now that the J30 and 35, because that's what I got. Let me find my box here. These are my bearings. I got a box here somewhere that goes with those. I might have thrown it away, but they're J30, J35 bearings, and they don't fit inside of my rod. They stick out like 1/4 of an inch on each side. So let me see a comparison, because this is, see, so that's the same. We've got the right bearings, but we have the wrong rods here. So we just are waiting for new rods to come in, and we'll get the RedBull Civic all jammed together. It's got a nice hone, cranks in it, bearings, main caps, new oil pump, new water pump, for main seal. Everything's all nice and cleaned off, come together really good. I got the VTEC solenoid on there and stuff, but it's coming together great. Just need to get some rods. Mario brought his motor by. His transmission's getting sent off to get faceplated, and then we're gonna get him a damper and I think one of those billet oil pump gears. One of the hydraulic tensioner replacements with the KS-Tune mechanical one. Just get Mario really set up. He's looking to go fast next year, so we can get him down to the 1050s or even quicker. Jamie goes 10.0 in his in Dakota's Integra. That thing weighs about 2,800, 2,750, and Mario's Prelude, he just told us right now weighs 2,700 before a cage and stuff. So it's probably gonna weigh around 28, 29. Chromoly cage weighs about 80 pounds, so you know, give or take a few things here and there, you know, add some weight, take away some weight in some spots. But we'll get Mario all situated and then start to turn up the power, and with the faceplated gears, hopefully he can get down to a 10.0 like Jamie was going in the Integra, or maybe even a little quicker. Some guys, you know, I've seen 950s on stock GSR trans in Civics, so if you can get the power there, you can do anything, right? So hopefully we can get Mario all set up and ripping. That would be awesome. I'm excited to see him going, as well as Gordo. Gordo's gonna be swinging by tomorrow. We'll get his Civic all finished up and back together. He's hanging out with his grandma today, and then tomorrow's his day off for him, and we'll get the Civic all going. He got his head picked up from the machine shop, and they got it all taken care of, and it looks great. So thank you guys all for watching, tuning in, like, comment, subscribe down below. This is GoofyBuilt. Peace out.